With Stranger Things coming to a close, I wanted to make a video about it. And not like my usual video, honestly. This is more of a thank you to the show in a way. If you guys don't know, obviously, like one of my main goals for this channel was to build a community where you just kind of felt like we were all talking about things that we loved, kind of just hanging out as friends. But another reason I started this channel was just to kind of document things I liked and didn't like at different points in my life. And Stranger Things has been something I have loved for 10 years of my life now. I mean, it's crazy to say that it's been going on for 10 years, but it has. And honestly, it's pretty depressing that it's over now. I mean, when this show started, I was in high school, and now I'm married and living with my wife. It's kind of insane, honestly, how far I've come by the time this show has ended. And that used to be one of my gripes that, oh, this show's taking forever. At this point, don't even release it. I don't care. But I will say, I'm one person to admit that, when I'm wrong, I'm wrong. And I was wrong, I will admit. I mean, I didn't really see the point in waiting so long, and a lot of other people still don't. But honestly, I don't think that this ending would have worked nearly as well, if at all, if the kids were all still, well, kids. If they're not adults, then honestly, I don't know if you could even do half the shit they did, let alone, especially from a story point of view, without having a big time jump in either recasting or aging them up through CGI, making it look like dog shit. So for that, I kind of, I'm not saying that was like their master plan all along, but it's a possibility. And either way, I don't really care if it was or not, because like I said, I think it worked out for the better. Now, the show has been getting a lot of shit. A lot of people saying it was disappointing and yada yada yada, but honestly, I don't agree. I was super happy with this season, super happy with this ending, and I was just happy. I mean, I started this show, as I mentioned, in 2016, all by myself. And when I started dating my now wife, girlfriend at the time, I showed this to her in 2020. And she loved it, which I was really happy with, because now I had someone else to share this show that I loved with. And we would watch it every time, new episodes dropped. And I remember vividly, especially season 4 releasing and us watching that together, and it just being an absolute experience. Like, it was amazing. From things like Max being trapped in Vecna's curse and then escaping with Kate Bush, to the ending with the big reveal that, Vecna is Henry. There's just so many things I loved. And now to this season 5, with a grand finale and an epic conclusion that I didn't think they would pull off, but in my opinion did in an amazing way. I was just so happy, because it has given me memories with my wife that I would never have otherwise. Like, I would never have without this show. We love to get our favorite food, our favorite drinks, and sit down and watch this together. And it's very special to me. And yeah, I mean, you could say that with any show, really. But that's the thing. That's why people cling to certain shows. That's why certain shows have such strong fan bases. I mean, it connects to people in a certain way, and I don't really know what specifically it is about Stranger Things. But I mean, part of it is definitely obviously the nostalgia factor. Even though I didn't grow up in the 80s, I don't know, I love that time. I don't care if that's unpopular to say now, which it definitely is, but I love the 80s. And I think it's also a mix of, like, just the reminder that no matter what these characters went through in the show, they never really lost that childlike sense of wonder and hope. There were seasons, sure, where it faded, or moments where it faded, but in the end, they never really lost it. And some people will say it's just a show, it's just a movie, it's just this, but to me, that's, like, I watch movies and I watch shows because to me, they're not just that. Like, I take real life examples and lessons from everything I watch, or at least I try to. And especially like fantasy or superheroes, like some people may think it's corny or whatever, but, they may not understand it. I know a lot of people in my family definitely don't, because to them it's just a superhero show or movie or whatever. But to me, it really is more than that. And I think it's interesting that you're able to connect with characters like that in a show like this that's so like fantastical. I mean, sure, it's grounded, but really it's pretty, it's out there. It's sci-fi, horror, mystery, whatever. But I just really connect with stuff like this. And everyone has their stuff that you have maybe your Breaking Bad you do this with, but for me, it is Stranger Things. And even through like the small faults in this show, like the time gaps or certain like episodes in certain seasons, it has been there. Like, it's been consistent, and it's a show I'm gonna rewatch, and it's a show I'm gonna show my kids when I hopefully and am eventually blessed to have them with my wife. Like, that's why I love movies and stuff, because when I do watch this with my kids in the future, I'll be able to create new memories with them and my wife, but also have those memories with my wife and to look back on. And the nostalgia will be there, not just because of the nostalgia of the 80s in this show, but because of those times I had with my wife. I mean, I've explained this to her before, but I am a sucker for movies, and I love movies so much just because that's what they do. Like, in a way, they transport me to like a different time. I can watch a movie or a TV show and I can immediately like have the same feelings I had with the people I had watching it with back then, or the theater I had watching it with. It's kind of insane. And I don't really have a great memory, so that kind of goes a long way for me. And like I said, I mean, there's things that my wife and I have done, like little rituals that I wouldn't have if not for this show. So I'm very grateful to have watched it, to have gotten to finish it. I'm grateful that they brought it home in a satisfying way, for me at least. And hopefully you guys enjoyed it as well, because I know it's definitely no small feat to have a show go this long and to be able to end it. Not everybody's favorite shows get a satisfying conclusion. Hell, a lot of my favorite animated shows never got a satisfying conclusion. So I'm pretty happy about that. I loved it overall. This isn't like an actual review. As I said, this is not going to be a typical video that I have on this channel. This is just more of a thing, I guess, as selfish as it sounds for me, for my wife, so I can kind of document how I'm feeling at this time in my life, because I loved it. I got to sit down and watch the finale with her. Like I said, we grabbed our favorite drinks, we got our favorite food, we were sitting with our pup, and we just watched it and experienced it. And honestly, it is going to be a core memory. I just loved it so much. I had such a good time with her. And yeah, I'm just pretty happy overall with how everything ended. So that's about it, though. Let me know what you guys thought of it down below. I'm interested to hear what you guys have to say. Like I said, I mean, before on this channel, we don't always have to agree. So I'm interested to hear what everybody has to say. In case somebody has made you guys think or feel differently, everybody is entitled to their own opinion. So just because I liked it doesn't mean you had to. And if you didn't, I'm interested to hear why. But let me know. If you stuck around this long, I do appreciate your time. And hopefully you guys are having a good start to the new year. I know I am, thanks to this show. And sorry for a little bit of late release on this one. I know the show came out, or the last episode came out now, a bit ago. But I wanted to take time to really reflect on it and share how I was feeling. So yeah, a little bit of a different video, but hopefully you guys are still able to enjoy.